was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Strider is back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Sona, Zhao, Ezreal, Lux, and Gangplank versus the blue team, who is the Rain Man's new team, playing Zac, Ryze, Vi, Graves, and Thresh. So at the top lane, we're going to have a nice little matchup between Gangplank and Zac, two champions we definitely do not see very frequently. Gangplank mains top, and so does Zac. Gangplank's been played by this person 16 times, as to where the Rain Man has been played, or has played Zac 9 times. Zac is relatively new, but since Gangplank is silver 2 and the Rain Man is pretty good, I think I'm going to have to side with the Rain Man on this one. But then if we go into that mid lane, we're going to have Lux versus Ryze. Now this is a matchup that typically Ryze almost always wins, since he can just dodge one of Lux's spells and will come out on top of the exchange. So if Lux does not land 100% of her spells, she's going to come down on just bottom of the exchanges. It's really not a good matchup for her. But Ryze mains caster, and so does Lux. Pretty much don't really have to do that too much in this one, since it's an arranged 5s team on both sides. But Shu8 is a phenomenal player. Definitely has basically been a veteran. But he's played Ryze 7 times, where Lux been played by this person 3 times. They're both Diamond 1, so it's hard to say. But Shu8 has a higher overall win percentage by about 0.7, so I think I'll give it to him. And then if we take a look at the junglers, we're going to have Zhao and Vi. So Zhao's been a pretty aggressive jungler lately, especially since this person has played Zhao 128 times. Definitely has the experience, but XJ9 is playing Vi with 75 games played, and XJ9 is amazing. So still, once again, I think I'm gonna have to vote for the blue team just overall in general. I don't even know if I have to go over a lot of the actual individual stats for that. But if we take a look at the bottom lane, of course, we will have Ezreal versus Graves. Ezreal's been played by this person 21 times, as to where Graves has been played by this person 50 times. Still think I'm going to have to go with the blue team. Then if we take a look at supports, we're going to have Sona versus Thresh. Sona's been played by this person 5 times and actually mains top and not support, as to where Thresh has been played by this person 63 times. So 100% giving bot lane to the blue team, 100% no question. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what is up, everybody? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League. This time we're actually doing ranked 5s with the Rain Man's potential new team. XJ9 is also on here, as well as Shu8. I'm personally not familiar with TheSwingingSalt. I believe I've seen Maxxey a couple times. As far as the opposing team, I do not believe any of them are 100% talented as far as the level of the diamonds of ranked solo queue, but you never know. I mean, they could have amazing synergy at this level, and it can happen. I mean, you never know. When it comes to ranked 5s, it comes to who can call plays, who can follow, just follow orders, follow the team leader, and get everything together. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen in this one, but it looks as if their computers may not be up to par with the blue team. Although we should probably all report the red team for their name. Just their team name. Not a big fan of that. So hopefully it'll be a stomp fest, team solo queue. We'll find out what happens. Yeah, if this doesn't load soon. The Nottingham Ezreal is actually one of the skins I don't see very frequently. I actually haven't even seen an Ezreal in quite some time. But, man, the blue team just looks ridiculous right now. With Vi and Zac going against, just going in a lane for ganking. Oh, that sounds so dirty. It's going to be ridiculous. It's a lot of slows, it's a lot of damage, it's a little bit of pop-ups, some gap closers. It's going to be very difficult for Zhao to... Oh, no, Zhao, sorry, jungling. It's going to be very difficult for Gangplank to get away. He is going to have a... the his oranges and everything will be K, but then he's just going to get slowed or popped up. So I am a little bit worried. Looks like there are a couple diamond people on here. Kalbi's diamond 1. The Zhao's diamond 4. So nothing too crazy. We'll see what happens in the long run. Like I said, I'm pretty interested to see exactly what happens. Let's see. As far as lane matchups go, I really don't know what Zach is going to be capable of. This is actually the first game I've been able to find with him, even especially at a high level play. Not many people have been playing him because a lot of times when a new champion comes out, he just gets banned so that people don't just try him in solo queue and just kind of quote unquote feed. They may just be learning a new champion and it's a little bit difficult. Ooh, Ryze going in there with the... Oh man. This is a huge invade for the blue team. If they're going to be able to take a red buff, oh, especially from Zhao. I mean, Zhao, he does have a built-in slow with his Audacious Charge. His 3-tone strike is nice, but he really needs that extra slow from the red buff in order to keep them slowed long enough so he can get that 3rd strike off for a 3-tone strike before they, you know, like flash or just run to the tower. Because at earlier levels, you just don't have the movement speed you need. So I will be very interested as far as what they decide to do. And wow, Ezreal's face checking this brush after he throws a mystic shot in there.
Minions have spawned.
And that could have been very scary. And wow, the entire blue team is just stacking in this brush. Oh, Gangplank, wow, going super risky right through the jungle. Not something I expected since they had no idea where they were. I would have expected him to definitely take the safe route, 100%. But now the blue team has a very good opportunity to will be able to take this red buff with no contest. And a really nice leash for Zhao. He's not going to smite it, which may in the long run end up not being all that great for him. They left one little minion at both the Wraith and the red buff camp, so they are not going to be happy. Gangplank is now running away from both Thresh. Oh, forcing the flash out already since he did level Parlay before remove Scurvy. He wasn't able to eat the oranges and everything BK. I apologize, I don't know how I missed that. That was like instant. Oh, wow, yeah. Nice job getting in there, and wow, Lux is going back in very aggressive, and that's just going to be an auto attack with Q and Ignite, and that is a very much free kill for Ryze. Beautiful play by Ryze, going really aggressive early on. Lux not playing to her full potential, it seems, but at bottom lane, Zach will be getting harassed quite a bit. Granted, he doesn't use any mana, so he's going to be able to harass or farm as much as possible. Zhao actually goes straight for the red buff down here. Doesn't even go for his own. He knew it was stolen. Great play by him, and now he's going to come around from behind. Is he going to be able to pull anything off? He already pings off on him. And oh man, Lux is coming in, but I think he went a little bit too early. Gets snared. He's going to get slowed. Has the red buff. Gets a nice pop-up, and oh, that is going to be so close. Missed the light binding, but it's still going to give the free kill, and another Audacious Charge. She's not going to get a light binding, ends up missing it, and that is very dangerous, and boom, free kill for Vi. She took way too many minions there, and that is a double kill for Vi. Look at that, 2 full waves of minions just destroying the red team, especially with that cannon minion at level 1, 2, and 3. It's so super dangerous, and wow, Zach is getting super low. Without those heals from Sona, though, Ezreal might be dead. Oh man, Riot almost goes. She almost goes down to just the race. She does have those double buffs. She definitely doesn't want to lose those double buffs to a camp. Although it would be better than losing it to an enemy, definitely don't want to feed away those double buffs, especially since both of them just got refreshed. Zhao was double buffed himself, so 100% renewed double buffs. And she has 3 longswords. that is wonderful, I suppose. Ooh, very nice try. Oh, yeah, with the Death Sentence. He's actually not going to be leveling Flay for quite some time. I would think that Flay would be one of the first spells that he gets. Death Sentence nice and all, but he can still oranges out of it, and so he doesn't get pulled. But with Flay, I mean, it does a little pop-up, and that is something he cannot avoid. A little bit harassed coming up on Zach once again. He's trying to do as many spells as he can just to clear out these minions, and wow, yeah, he's doing as much as he can. Trying to prevent that tower from going down, and wow, a huge engage going up top, an ignite going down onto Grace. He does have the barrier, totally baiting out the Gangplank for the auto attack, ends up picking up the kill. Great play by the top lane of the blue team. Are they going to be able to take down this tower before the red team takes down the bottom tower? That's the big question at this point, and I don't believe they have enough minions. No, they don't. Very unfortunate, but the red team is about to take it down right now. And yes, that is going to be the first tower of the game, and it will shortly follow for the blue team. As far as CS goes, Zach is doing a great job. He stayed alive, and oh my gosh, another tower dive going on hard in mid, and oh, never mind, the life binding didn't go on. Nice, this is going to be a crazy gank. Just gonna go right through the wall. Boom! Beautiful play. Ends up getting the slow, and bam, that is a free kill. And some remaining damage from the Ryze ends up picking it up for the assist. And that is going to be, like I said, that is the second tower of the game in favor of the blue team this time. Ryze is going to become a monster if this continues, and so will Vi. Vi is already 3-0-0, doing a beautiful job at 6 minutes in the game. It's already 5 kills to 1. Difference is about 2.4 thousand gold. Ooh, nice 3 talent strike going down, hitting the minion twice, and then just charging into the Ryze and then getting the auto attack. Fortunately, Ryze didn't have any many. Couldn't even get a Rune Prism to try to run away from that. He doesn't have flash either. Very good choice to back off. And they are just going to have a bouncy time with Zach, and oh man, this is not going to be good. A beautiful play, ends up picking up the kill and getting away with his life as well as his passive, it seems. Red team is now up top, and they could very well push this tower pretty easily. Sona and Ezreal are a great team together. They're able to increase the attack speed, although I don't know if Ezreal actually did it. Yes, he does have Essence Flux. That's going to be nice. He's going to increase the attack speed of Sona, and that's going to help. I mean, granted, it's not that much, but even 1 or 2 extra auto attacks in a wave will definitely be beneficial when you're trying to take it. As you can tell, I mean, she's already going to do quite a bit of damage. It's super early in the game, and so it's really easy. Yep, and that is going to be a free tower once again. Blue tower getting another one, and holy cow, Zhao going super low. Oh, he does have collateral damage now. He didn't before, and that is a dangerous situation. He's going to go for it, but oh man, Vi's going right up against Gangplank. And oh, the auto attacks, is it going to be enough to kill him? No, he actually survives. Great job by Thresh, and holy cow. Beautiful play coming out from the blue team. Had him surrounded from all sides. There's absolutely nothing they could do, and now they should be able to take this tower. Trade that evenly. In the meantime, Sona and Ezreal are just pushing this top lane as fast as possible, trying to get another one. But Zach being able to prevent that as much as possible. Gonna be able to clear out those minions. And I think that was a really great decision going from the red team. I mean, Ezreal probably could have thrown his ultimate to help. I don't know if he was level 6 at the time, but in the meantime, blue team is just raiding on the dragon.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Beautiful. That is a very low blue team. They just 2-man the dragon. Not really having any problems, and man, if Lux just had vision on there, that would have been a really sweet double kill. Unfortunately, the red team only has wards in the top jungle, which is quite interesting. Although it is 9 minutes, typically you have a ward right around dragon at about 7.5, 8 minutes. Because that is when people start to kind of gravitate towards that dragon. Especially when there's lane swapping going on, and your team is only going to have 1 person bot instead of 2. Right when that right when the blue team takes that bottom tower, they should be able to take dragon right after that. And that's exactly what they did. Red team let them have it, and I don't know if it was something that was a conscious decision that was made, or if it was something that they just weren't prepared for because they don't have the experience, or they weren't, I don't know, they didn't think about it, or they just didn't care. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, the support was down there, so they very well could have done it. And oh, Thresh could be going with a nice SM, throwing out the boxes to get an oranges, and beautiful grab. Waited for the oranges, gets the flay, and this should be a pretty easy kill. Boom! Waited as long as possible and just did collateral damage for fun. It was a little preemptive on the oranges. I mean, the box is super terrifying when it comes to the speed reduction. It's 99% or whatever. Oh, nice laser, but beautiful flash follow-up, and the teleport coming down from Zach, and oh, that's gonna be... Oh, is it gonna be enough to kill? Oh, the bouncing time. The Assault and Battery was not enough to keep them there for long enough for Ryze to actually make a play out of it, but Ezreal and Sona are coming from the back. They do have enough CC. They do have enough damage. They will be able to do it if the blue team gets caught out, but it looks like the red team may just push the lane super hard, take the tower, and that's really all they need to stay in this game. I mean, they will need to get some kills eventually, and they will definitely need those other objectives. If blue team shuts them out of Dragon and Baron, and the red team just gets towers, it's not going to be enough. Because definitely with blue team getting all of these kills and all these dragons,
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I mean, blue team is still up on towers because the red team just isn't doing quite enough. And still a huge engage coming down. Nice exhaust. But Zinja's just going to walk out of there with absolutely no problems. Yeah, the red team really needs to start grouping up. This split pushing thing is definitely not helping for them. Granted, they are taking towers, or they were taking towers a little bit faster, but now that the blue team has pretty much stabilized and gotten quite a large lead, being 5,000 gold at 11 minutes, it is going to be very difficult. A flash crescendo, and wow, Ezreal was not ready for that. They were able to pick up the kill anyway, and oh man, Vi's coming in trying to do as much as she can, but it's not going to be enough. She gets slowed so much. Sona goes really low from that, but unfortunately there was no assault and battery, and it wasn't going to happen. Ooh, nice job, and there is an assault and battery available, but it does look like she's going to use it. She's in a very tough situation. Actually grabs over the Zhao, and bam, laser, picking up the kill, doing a great job. And wow, the red team is doing a lot better than I thought. And great death sentence coming out. And oh, the flame, no, doing it. And that is going to be 2 kills for the blue team. I can't believe that happened. And that is going to be, yeah, definitely going to have to remove Scurvy on that one. Gets a nice little speed buff for everybody around. Wow, actually dodged that mystic shot. It's pretty impressive. In the meantime, Zach is almost he's basically singed farming at this point. He's behind the tower completely, and now he's just going to go after it. He has the items, he has the health regen. He can definitely just kind of hang out for quite some time. Oh, Ezreal, he could be stopping it. No, he's not going to stop the recall, but they're going to stop it anyway. Nice ward placement by Thresh. Again, the blue team is going so aggressive with their wards. The red team trying to do as much as they can. That one is about to expire, but it doesn't really cover anything of importance that they need right now. They do have the exit ward here, but there's still like a sliver of room that the blue team can get in, which is like right here. They can still get in from that top lane area, and it's just not good. It's not good for them. Oh no, it looks like the ward actually does cover that area pretty nicely. Zhao on from the top, but the ward has expired. This could be bad. They should be able to take this tower. Very nice play by the red team. They're all going to run away. They know when to cut their gains and their losses, it seems. That's definitely going to help, but the blue team doesn't want to let them take it for free, so they may just counter push with their own mid tower, and they're still just going to continue to let Zach farm. Oh, nice play, getting the play, and oh wow, beautiful crescendo, actually landing on only one person though. Graves ends up picking up a kill on the Sona, and this is not a good time. Ooh, beautiful crescent sweep from Zhao. Is he going to be able to get it? No, a nice flash goes over the wall. And Vi is going to try to get out there as much as possible. Gets a slowdown onto Graves. Is Graves going to get out of there in time? The quick draw almost up. Yeah, he does try to lay down the damage. Yes, picks up a kill, and he grabbed the lantern and died mid-ride on that train. Very depressing. And Vi's going in. That is a little crazy, maybe. Oh, wow, they both missed. That is kind of embarrassing. I saw that, both of you. XJ9. I was watching that. Wow, Zach taking another top tower. This is not good. He has 2 giant spells, 2 rejuve beads, and an Itch Tebi and a Doran shield. He's just going to regen so much health. So the regen is 47. A little ridiculous. Let's see if we can get to live finally. Yes, it looks like we are. Lux right now is doing everything she can just to farm up. She's behind by 20 CS right now. She does have an extra kill over the Ryze, but since Ryze is up by 20 CS, it's going to be very difficult for her to come back. As far as top lane goes, Zach is obliterating. Absolutely obliterating the Gangplank. I mean, Gangplank's down by 50 CS. Zach basically has double the CS, and this could be the second dragon for the blue team. This is exactly what they need. Should be able to gain. Oh, wow, a nice ultimate. The laser trying to steal it. Not able to do it, and the life binding goes down, but there are no more spells available. Thresh holds off all 5 members, and oh, man, that is going to be a very easy team fight for the blue team. Yeah, they're able to pick it up. The red team wasted all of their spells just trying to get the steal. There was no vision from, there was vision from Gangplank's ult, there was no vision to put it down. And that is going to be an ace at 17 minutes. Oh, very difficult to come back from this. They're down by 9,000 gold at 17-minute mark. And it should increase up to 20 pretty easily once they pick up this tower. That is officially more than 20k above at 17 minutes. It's at this point in stage, I don't think the red team can come back. I honestly do not think. It's very, very unlikely for that to happen. A nice lantern, going to be able to save the Graves. They tried to pick it up with a snipe. It was a little unrealistic, but at this point in time, it was definitely worth a try. He has such a high killing spree. If Lux was able to pick that up, that would have given her an amazing amount of gold. Would have put a bunch in her pocket, and she would have been able to pick up a nice little item there. At this point, Gangplank is getting pretty low. No, he's going to be able to run away from that. They don't want to punish it. Blue team really doesn't want to push the envelope too much. Wow. Ooh. Lux missing all those skill shots is not going to help them in the long run. Ryze is doing a great job at juking everything he can. He has those level 2 boots as well as the Merc Treads. And the Merc Treads are something I have not seen very frequently, but there's quite a bit of CC just coming out from Lux and the crescendo from Sona. So it's definitely something that he really doesn't want to be in the middle of. Oh, beautiful assault battery taking it out. A nice attempt to disengage from Gangplank, but he's not going to be able to do much of anything. Bouncing right through the team is going to be Zach, and the flash out from Zhao. Are they going to be able to pick this up? Yes, it looks like Shuei will pick up the Zhao. Are they going to be able to follow up after that? He starts the slingshot, and oh man, this is not going to be good. That was a beautiful combo. I really liked it. It was the slingshot right into it, and oh, beautiful play. Nice death sentence followed up the play. But the Dark Passenger right after he slingshot. That was just absolutely awesome. And oh, he could go down.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Zach's getting super low. Oh, the laser! That could have been deadly once again. He does have the Sunfire Cape now at this point. Ezreal may spawn and be able to get it. It's a little bit less obtrusive. I don't think it's up. Oh no, that's not good. Is he gonna be able to get away? Can he
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
She threw out the light binding. I don't know if that was just overly idealistic of her. I don't believe that she had any chance of landing that whatsoever, since she already saw him start the slingshot. It's very possible that she has not seen his abilities yet. But oh my gosh, Lux in the meantime going down one-on-one against the Graves. Graves at 140 CS with 9 kills. You're not going to be able to 1v1 him. You have to hit him with that light binding. But if he waits for you to throw out that light binding in order to quick draw to juke it, she's pretty much dead. And most likely that is exactly what he did. She has been a little bit preemptive when it comes to throwing out those light bindings, just trying to catch people out but not really planning it out. And oh man, nice job. Collateral damage not quite landing at the brunt of it, but Zhao coming around from the back, and that is going to be a nice little train ride away. And oh, that is not a good situation for Ian. Laser actually taken down, but it was all for naught. 21-minute surrender, being down by 15,000 gold. Ouch. I will say that I'm glad that that happened, though. I do dislike the disrespect that that team has, just from the team name and the fact that they all supported that name or joined a team with that kind of name. Make sure to not support that type of stuff. It's not acceptable in gameplay. I mean, in person, if you know the people, it's sometimes a different story. But either way, it's just not something you should advertise ever. I mean, regardless of how you feel or not, it's not a good look on you, regardless of how you feel in that particular sense. So just kind of keep that to yourself. Friendly advice from me to you. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you like the videos, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. Also, make sure to subscribe to my Twitter channel. My Twitter, you can follow my Twitter at _H_Strider, and follow my Twitch at StriderStone. And that is pretty much all for now. But yes, guys, if you have any recommendations or any requests for champions or players that you want to see, please let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know in a message, or just stop by and say hi. Pretty friendly, so maybe we'll play some games sometime. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Peace.